Hearing stuff saying Liv Morgan's injured, not surprised. It's just she shouldn't have been in the Queen of the Ring tournament in the first place. No offense to her, but it feels useless if A, she already has a title, which she does, or did, possibly injured for long term, and B, they clearly aren't going to do that thing like they did Roman Reigns, where it's like she's gonna hold two women's titles. Like I just don't foresee that happening so soon because they just separated everybody. They just separated, but there's no way. And then speaking of which, like she should have been on Night of Champions. Like why is it that there are 6 matches? 3 of them are non-title. 3 of them are, 3 of them aren't. And it's just like, what is the point of having like all of those titles, stuff, and like just like why? Like this is what people mean when they say like sometimes it feels, bloated, and that's why people weren't really gung ho about, having no women's US championship and women's intercontinental. Cause it's like, you're putting in the juice, the work. Like, and I haven't gotten to the women's tag. I don't know who's holding those belts. That it just dawned on me. I don't know who's holding the women's tag titles. Goodness gracious. And I think I sort of forgot who's holding the men's. I'm not gonna lie. Like it happens. Like because the right slap around. Here's the thing: the show will remind me who's the men's. I may have to search, like Google, whatever source, to figure out who the women's tag team is. Like, just straight up. The only, like, I'm being honest, the only thing that's thrilling me right now is Trick Williams versus Ricky Saints versus Carmelo Hayes. Speaking of, just King of the Ring, what's thrilling me? What's not thrilling me is Jey Uso versus Oba. I'm not gonna lie. Like, Oba versus Javon, I would have actually believed because I have seen that NXT match where it's Javon versus Oba, and that was like really interesting. And that's a really good match. Like, if you have not seen that match, see it. Like, that's one of the few times in NXT that people felt like, oh, is Oba gonna lose? Is Oba gonna lose? Is Oba gonna like lose? Like, you want to tippy your toes when it came to Javon Evans. And nothing against Jey Uso, but I'm just like, just plop him with like, I don't know, just plop him with something other than that. You just flippily flew, like just you know, yeah. I mean, I'm all for the yeet, but sometimes it's nice to, and speaking of which, there's a reason, you have NXT right there. It's for when people get injured, you have a reserve. Like, oh, here's this new talent. Boom. And then, I'm hearing people sort of retiring younger and younger. I mean, I saw a quote from MJF saying he's like 30 and sort of, already feeling the aches. Everybody is flipping 25, 20, 21. I am not joking. Look at the ages of some of these people. They are legit in their early 20s. And I'm not trying to shame people for the age, I'm not trying to shame people. But when people get injured, and it's somebody like Liv Morgan, or dare I say, Roman Reigns, it's good to have the new people come in. Let the new people, or just let people that aren't really high, that have like the support behind them get up there. Chad Gable. If I do not see a Chad Gable push after that whole El Grande Americano versus El Grande Americano, and then Maxine and him still not, having beef because, all the mean, really rude things he said before he left and then like replaced him. It's just like, this is all going in the gutter. This is all going in the gutter. I mean, look at AEW. Lio Rush is like the girl from The Ring. Like, that's craziness. I'm not saying I expect crazy from everybody, but, at least want some, ooh and ah. Yeah.